Okay. We in here? We active? What's up, Celeste? You very clutch. You always be coming in this mug always ready. Like you don't miss a beat. I appreciate it. Uh my day was going cool. Honestly, it's been pretty steep. It's been pretty steep today. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm actually I could go ahead and play it off like everything cool. I'm gonna be straight. Like it's been pretty steep. Uh, no, I appreciate you for asking me how my day was and stuff. Like but no, I'm be straight up. Like it's been bad. Like today, what what the fuck happened? So I start off the day, right? I appreciate you saying my hair look good. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's really dry as hell right now. But yeah, I'm actually about to get it braided probably tomorrow more than likely. I would do it on stream. I might do it on stream. I don't know. Maybe not because I don't really stream on Thursday. I was this close. I was this close to actually not streaming today. I was actually this close. It almost got me because of what happened earlier today. I'm gonna be straight up. Cause look, like you gotta keep look when it comes to this stuff. Like it's not even just streaming stuff, but like when it comes to like being consistent with anything, like you just gotta keep that shit going, keep that shit pushing. Just like no matter what's going on in your life, you gotta like just keep it going, cause like it's not about you. Like to be real, it's really not about you. It's about what your goal is, what your you know what I'm saying, what you're planning to do, what you're planning to accomplish. The goal that you set out for yourself. Now, my goal was to go ahead and be consistent, consistently streaming for a full 30 days of January. Well, 30 days, LMAO. The full 31 days of January. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't, obviously not full 31 days like I was going to be streaming every day, but like streaming the whole month of January. You know what I'm saying? What happened? So I'm going to get into that. So look, what happened was on my way to work this morning, I don't really like talking my personal stuff. Like, that's just me. I like to keep my stuff like private, especially like what's going on in my life. But like, look, on my way to work this morning, normal day. I'm driving. Actually, I'm not gonna say normal day. It's normal day in Michigan, at least in wintertime. Fucking, as soon as I wake up, it's snowing. You know what I'm saying? I clear my car off with the snow. You know, I brush it off, all of that, get the snow off and stuff, with the snow brush and stuff. And I start driving. Not even 1 mile away from my crib. Not even 1 mile away from my crib. I get into an accident. Okay. Now, praise God, I'm still here. But literally not even 1 mile, not even 1 mile from the crib. I'm literally like I'm driving, and I hit a left turn. I'm going. So it's a street this way. I'm going this way to turn left onto this street. Okay, right? So I go, but when I turn, I start sliding, and I go, and then bruh, bro, bruh, bro, bro, like, it was like, straight from me driving from home to work, which I didn't even feel like going to work today. I ended up not going today because just want to make sure like everything, like myself was good. Like, you know what I mean. Usually I don't take days off from work. I actually work like damn near every day of the week. Like literally damn near every day of the week. And yeah, wow, no, for real, like crazy. It's not my first accident before. Like I've been in like I've been in an accident with a semi truck before, like on some crazy stuff. Like that motherfucker like went over and veered off into my lane, and I literally had hit that mug. So it was bad. But no, this one was like a mild accident. It's just what happened to my car. Like, I would show y'all. Could I show y'all? So it's about what happened to my car. Literally, I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it. So basically my car looking like a lowrider. I don't know if you know what a lowrider is, but you know them old school joints that they used to be riding in back in the day, like the 90s and stuff. Like they hit that with the hydraulics. You know what I'm saying? Like while they over here playing Snoop Dogg, drop it like it's hot in the back. You know what I'm saying? Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like hot. Like that is like them type of cars. That's how my tire looking. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah. So look, literally, my tire is caved into my wheel well, like all the way in. My car should not be driving that low. My car already drives low in general. But I got some closer up pictures. Pretty much. Can y'all see it? Hold on. Pretty much. That right there. Well, that's not my finger. It's my bro finger. But like, what he pointing to. That's where my tire is supposed to connect right there. Okay, my lower ball joint. Pause. Disconnected. It literally snapped off. Literally snapped off. Like these two, I don't know if you can see it. This and this, they're not supposed to be separate. They're not supposed to be separate. I don't even work on cars, but like I know that that's not supposed to be separate. Like, no, like for real. Bad. Says, wow, you are showing, how are you not dead? Nah, for real. I mean, I praise God. I give my thanks to God for real. Like, I'm not even saying that ironically. I mean that. It could have been way worse. I definitely am glad that I came out of it with no injuries or nothing like that. But like, yeah, I wasn't going ahead and about to start the stream and be like, hey, like, all right, this is a bunch of excuses on why I wasn't going to start the stream at first. I was going to be like, all right, you know what, I need to take today off because, like, I mean, fuck it, it's only one day out of the 3 days that I stream per week. It's only one day. I'm pretty sure chat won't mind. Pretty sure you guys won't be tripping. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about that. It's about promise, a decision. You know what I mean? It's about that determination that I've made towards myself. And my plan is to stay consistent with what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is trying to go ahead and stream at least 3 times a week, so I can basically keep getting this momentum moving. Because I do want to go ahead and like officially like build a full audience. Like I love everybody that tunes in. Like you know, I shout out some people like Celeste, Ori. Also you got Jemly. You know what I'm saying? You got some other people too. Like my bad if I forgot you know what I mean, your tag or whatever. But like, seriously, like, we got somewhat of a smaller audience, but I want to build that up. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even. It's because I want to relate to y'all. I want to go ahead and I want to be on the same page. Like I want to go ahead and we do stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like we could even hop on a Discord call or something like that, and we could actually fuck around and actually talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? That's where I want to go ahead and be. That's where I want to be at. So you know what I mean? I'm staying locked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying locked in. I'm staying locked in. Chat. You hear me? I'm staying locked in. Okay? We not giving up. I don't care what hit me. I don't care what what comes my way, we stand locked in. We not giving up. This is me. It is what it is. This is what's gonna happen. Okay, so we stand locked in. Okay, you hear me? So yeah. Speaking of locked in, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video that we was actually about to react to originally. Like I said, in the beginning, no, I'm just playing. No, but we actually about to get into that video that I was planning on watching. This is actually called Gen Z's addiction to locking in. Okay, so if you're Gen Z, you have an addiction, and it's to locking in. Now, what does that officially mean? I have no idea. So let's go ahead and check this video out. I've never seen this, so I have no idea what's coming. So yeah, shit, fuck it. Stay tuned, motherfucker. Hold on. Let me fix the boom, boom, boom. I think we should be good. All right, let me put my headphones on.
This year is my year. I'm gonna delete Instagram and focus on my goals. And what's that?
Wait, what he just say? Oh, my bad. My bad, chat. I need to lock in. I need to lock in. We watching a video called Locking In, and I need to lock in. Okay? Alright.
This year is my year. I'm gonna delete Instagram and focus on my goals. And what's that? This year is my year. I'm gonna delete TikTok. Wake up at 6 a.m., start a dropshipping store, do some push-ups, and finally get my shit together. This year is my year.
That's funny as hell. I see what he doing. Yeah. That's usually how I go. Literally that cycle. Like, what was it? Where he started? He started at 2020. And let's say 2021, but I know he started at 2020.
I swear I'm gonna delete TikTok. Wake up at 5 o'clock every single morning. Meditate, journal, manifest my dreams, dump everything into an NFT, get rich in crypto, and
I'm
gonna find. Okay.
Yo, y'all remember NFTs, bro? Yo, y'all remember NFTs? Bro, everybody was going crazy off them NFTs. I ain't fall for that shit at all. That shit ain't nowhere to be found. Ain't nobody about to buy a weak ass NFT, the picture of a monkey looking ass nigga. Like, I'm not, bro. I'm glad I ain't fall for that shit. Like, now this crypto shit, that's one thing I wish I would have got on a lot sooner. A lot of people I know they think about the same shit, but like, bro, that NFT shit, I'm glad they ain't scam me. Hey, shout out to all the niggas that ain't get scammed. Shout out to all the niggas that ain't get scammed. Yeah. We up. Alright, but yeah, maybe we should have went ahead and invested in Bitcoin a lot sooner, because then we would actually be up and we would have some money in this bitch, and then yeah, type shit.
Is my waking up at 4 a.m., going on a dopamine detox. I read Atomic Habits, taking cold showers, listen to a few Huberman podcasts, so now I know I'm ready for it. This year is 3 a.m. up, 5 side hustles, red lights.
Not it getting intense.
I still gotta delete TikTok. This is my winter arc. This year, I swear I'm actually
not
locked.
This
year, wake up at midnight, straight to an icy leg, starting my personal brand, 10-mile run backwards, push-pull legs Arnold split, deleting my entire phone, no friends, no distractions, 4 years of monk mode. I will locking in. A term that mainly Gen Z
this video is like straight brain rot. Not straight brain rot, but it's kind of, it's funny. Like it's kind of going in that direction.
Popular recently,
like the way the editing is.
As just getting serious, to lock your attention into a single thing, and that thing can be less serious stuff, like playing a video game or trying not to laugh at something serious. But I want to lock in, focus, get it on the more serious side. That when someone says they're gonna lock in, it means to really get your shit together.
Yeah.
And focus on whatever thing you want to achieve. It's typically a big goal that we have for ourselves.
Exactly.
Usually referring to things like going to the gym or studying or something related to money, whatever. And on its own, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this at all. Locking in is necessary for doing anything.
Ain't nothing wrong with locking in,
chat. The problem with locking in is that it's only useful if you actually do it. But barely anyone.
For sure. No. Look. Chat, this is where I'm trying to be at, okay? This is where I'm trying to be at, okay? Because most people be going this way. Most people go this way and they don't lock in. They don't do what they say they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be that nigga that do say what you gonna do. The few, the very, very, very few that does it. You know what I'm saying? So what is you typing in the chat? You got hella emojis when you be in this chat. That is hilarious. I'm looking kind of happy. I'm not really. What the hell did you just say? How you gonna delete the message right as I'm reading it? Damn.
Does. We've all had that 2 a.m. motivation when we wake up and just start pacing in our rooms. When we saw a video of someone our age making 100.
I haven't done that recently. I honestly haven't done that recently. If it's 2 a.m., I'm either streaming late or I'm asleep. Like that's what it is.
$1,000 a month, and to buy their parents a new house with a Rolls Royce. So we start planning on becoming a millionaire in 6 months. We start researching and watching videos. Maybe go do a couple of push-ups and squats. We delete TikTok and Instagram.
Hey, who all want to go ahead and retire their parents, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, who want to go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Who want to go ahead and get so much money they can go ahead and retire their family, retire their parents, retire them damn selves first. Shit. I need to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even when I do get the money to officially retire myself, I'm actually probably going to still be working because you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm able to make that type of money, why not just fucking overload it and keep doing it? Like, keep making that same money. Fuck.
From
crazy.
Our phones, maybe even pull out a journal and write down some plans about something. And we swear we're going to go to the gym, and then we go to bed, wake
Celeste,
up,
I appreciate
we're down with
you.
TikTok the next day, and just
you
repeat the cycle over and over and over again. And you know, like, it sounds kind of funny because we all kind of been through it, but in all seriousness,
yo, that Chris Paul meme be hilarious. That Chris Paul meme be hilarious to me.
We're down with TikTok the next day and just repeat the cycle
Look at the face, look at the
over
face.
and over and over again. And you know, like, it sounds kind of funny because we all kind of been through it, but in all seriousness, it's insanity. It's demoralizing.
You have a nice smile, sir. I appreciate you.
It gets
You
beyond
are my
frustrating.
favorite streamer. Currently, you're also the cutest one. Oh my
Time
God,
keeps
Celeste,
passing,
stop it.
but for some
Appreciate
reason,
you, though.
we're not where we want to be in our lives. When we're not even on the path. When you haven't locked in like you swore you were gonna do, and now it's 2025,
Bruh.
and you're in the same spot you have been for over half a decade. When it's your literal 40th attempt saying you're gonna do something, and you don't even believe or trust yourself anymore. Like,
Does this video have captions on it? I am not locked in. It's crazy. This video is called Addiction to Locking In. Maybe I don't got the addiction. Because I am not locked in. Well, I also got ADHD. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a little bit. I feel like everybody low-key got ADHD at this point. Because, like, think about it. Like, you over here doom scrolling all the time. Like, you be really, like, you be on TikTok. You know what I mean? Shorts, fucking Instagram Reels. It really don't matter. I don't care if you're on Snapchat, whatever, what that shit called? Spotlight? Yeah. Bro, it's crazy. Like, I think everybody just has fucking ADHD now. Like, it's wild. Like, I didn't have this shit at first. But I'm Gen Z. Sorry, no, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna blame it on being Gen Z, but I will say I think it's definitely it got a problem with the scrolling and shit. Everybody didn't got caught up because look, it's called a For You page because it's made for you. So them algorithms smart as shit. They know exactly what to fucking distract you with.
it's not even sadness or anger. It's just numbness. But what exactly does that happen?
I'm about to leave, but I've seen Celeste on other pages. I think she's a kiddo, so be careful. LMAO. Type
Why is it so
shit.
difficult to do this?
No. I ain't even. No. What's that? That Michael Jordan meme? No. Like, no. That ain't even. I ain't even on that for real. Like, yeah, she be on other pages. Damn, she really be on like everywhere like that. Celeste, you really be like out here. Jeez. Relax. But for real, if you are type shit. Dusty ass star. Now I love the name. Picture you look kind of valid. You know what I'm saying? I can't really tell, but like from what I see. But yeah, no, I'm not really taking none of that shit serious. I'm, you know what I mean? You can't date on the internet unless you know some, like, actually know what they look like and actually seeing them probably on at least FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? So nah, you are who you show you. You are who you show me. You are.
Things we swear we want to do, yet it's so easy to do the things that we know won't help us long term. And it's not even like we don't want these things or don't even know how to get them. Because if you have an internet connection, which you have to be for watching this video, you can easily figure out exactly how to get exactly what you want out of life. Hundreds of millions of people have that ability, but then why can't people do it? Why can't people focus? Why can't people stick with something longer than 75 days? Why will 90% of people...
Facts. Even with all this AI and ChatGPT and shit, like even with all this help that you have, it's overwhelmingly so many distractions, but it's also overwhelmingly so much way more help than it used to be back in the day. Like, bro, you remember Google, bro? You remember you made a Google search and then you had to actually like search within the searches of each page to find your answer. Bro, you make a Google search right now, Gemini will answer that shit for you. Like, it don't always be right. I ain't gonna say that. But like, y'all used to look up Google searches and just think the first answer was right. Now Gemini go ahead and actually give you the right answer. Like, bro, it used to be hit or miss when you made a Google search. Now that shit, like, I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. Like, it's so much shit that done changed. It's so much shit that done changed. You can't even keep up with how much shit done changed. Like, if we, y'all don't even want to get into it. Y'all don't want to get into it.
Over and over and over again. Why can't Gen Z seem to lock in?
What the?
Well, first of all, it's not just Gen Z who can't lock in.
Boom.
Almost every human for all time.
Boom. Oh, even caveman.
It's focusing on long-term goals outside of survival inherently goes against human nature and the way our minds work. But more on that in a second. And second off, why exactly is locking in so important? Because if you research different people who've done anything worthwhile in any domain, they all got there doing different things during different times, but the one common denominator between all of them is intense focus over a long period of time on one thing, which is
and that's
I don't know,
damn near impossible. That's definitionally, what the fuck did he just say? Adverb. That is a name. I mean, it is a word. Whatever. No, like, straight up, like, it's that shit probably hard as hell. Like, it's like for everybody. Like, it don't matter how old, young, like, it really don't matter. If you trying to do something outside of survival, like you just said, like, your basic survival needs, like eating, shitting, sleeping, going to work to make sure you eat, shit, and sleep, you know what I'm saying, comfortably. Honestly, striving for more and for the future is not really in our fucking DNA. Like, it's not really, it's like, it is, but it's not. It's like only once you become uncomfortable. Most of our inventions were made off of trying to solve problems for inconveniences. Like, people trying to find the fucking loop, like in the system, find the little the chink in the armor, for real. Like, it's crazy. Dang, y'all, what is y'all talking about in this chat? What? Hold on, time out. So I swear to God, I've seen her on other pages. LOL, no hate, sweet girl, but be careful. These men aren't what you need, baby girl. Be safe. Hey, look at you trying to look out for the chat. Look at you. Yes, I'm consistent with the people. Oh shoot, dang, this chat getting kind of crazy. All right, hold on. It said I was grown, blah 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 blah. I can't say all that. Went to prison for 7 years. Yeah. He locked up now. Shit. Exactly. I mean, blah 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 blah. New York Giants are serious playoff contenders next year. Mark my words. Hey, bro. Get out my chat with all that bullshit. Fuck the Giants. It's like, no, the Giants, I don't even know. I really don't know what's going on. I haven't paid attention to NFL in I don't know how long.
That's an actual word. Locking in. If you want to become world champion, you need to lock in.
That's my zodiac sign,
If you want to
Gemini.
revolutionize personal computers, you need to lock in. If you want to lead
Shout out
the
Steve
civil rights
Jobs.
movement, you need to lock in. If you want to make legendary films, you need to lock in. Even if you don't want to change the world, but you just want to have a family, provide for them, be in shape, and live a simple life. You still need to lock in.
Oh, for sure. No. Look, that picture of LeBron is crazy, bro. But no, like, deadass. It don't even matter if you going ahead and you trying to fucking solve world hunger or you trying to just have a family. You know what I'm saying? You need to lock in regardless. It is like having a family. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the biggest motivators well, I ain't willing to go ahead and do yet. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact, if a nigga accidentally slipped up and had a child, you feel me, and had to, you know what I'm saying? Let me knock on some wood. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I'd have accidentally had a child and shit, I'd be way more like, bro. Oh no, look. It shouldn't even take that. But think about it. If you think about it, Chad, think about it. No, like, actually, talk to me for a second. Look, if you was about to have a kid, not tomorrow, but if you was about to have a kid and it was, let's say, 9 months from now, because that's how long it take. Okay, and you just found that shit out, and you're not getting rid of it, okay? Let's say you're not getting rid of it, all right? You will start locking in. You will start doing things a lot differently. Just automatically. You will start acting differently, thinking differently. You will start moving differently too. You may stop hanging around some people too. You know what I'm saying? You may start, like, I'm telling you, you may start educating yourself on some shit. I'm telling you. Like, that a kid is one of the biggest motivators, bro. I ain't saying go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, like, I thought about that shit before, because I almost accidentally had a kid.
Because
before.
we all have a certain amount of energy and time. And if we spread out this energy evenly amongst 1,000 different seeds, the most impressive thing you'll ever grow is 1,000 blades of grass. But if you're actually able to put your energy onto one thing, sure, you might not have 1,000 blades of grass, but the one thing you will have is an oak tree. And this idea of locking in is so ingrained in us that it's been seen throughout several stories and myths throughout history. Like, for example, the Buddha. He lived his life of luxury and comfort so he could sit under a tree and fully focus on finding enlightenment. And monks are basically the definition of being locked in. They remove all distractions and everything that brings
Time out. Why he just do my setup like that?
And monks are basically the definition of being locked in. They remove all distractions.
Why he just do my setup like that? Like, how am I not locked in because I got a fucking PC setup? Like, what he trying to say? I gotta fucking shave my head and fucking sit under a tree all day to fucking be locked in? What the hell? Like, what is he trying to say?
And everything that brings temporary, mindless pleasures so they can focus on finding peace. This is also why we have the term monk mode, which is just another version of locking in. Even a lot of philosophers talk about removing distractions and focusing on what's actually important in their lives, and how chasing temporary, mindless pleasure.
Oh, let me read that. Concentrate every minute like a Roman. Wait, what? What? Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man. Like a Roman, like a man. What the fuck? Bro, hold on. No way that Marcus Aurelius wrote this. Because it's like, there's no way. There's no way. No, there's no way. Celeste said, sorry I left for a minute. What just happened? You just changed your picture. This is like the third time you just changed it. Anyway, concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. Tenderly, willingly, with justice. I feel like Castanet. Like, I can't even fucking read right now. I really feel like, bro, shout out to a black man for knowing how to read. Bro, I'm just saying. Hold on, I feel like you trying to come for me right now. Hold on, time out. Look, my thing is, this motherfucker just said, concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice, and on freeing yourself from all other distractions. Yes, you can if... Why is there so many dashes in this? You can if you do everything as if it were the last thing you were doing in your life. And stop being aimless. Stop letting your emotions override what your mind tells you. I need to lock in, chat. I can't read the chats right now. I need to lock in. You know what I'm saying? That's what this video is about. Stop being hypocritical, self-centered, irritable. You see how few things you have to do to live a satisfying, reverent life? If you can manage this, that's all even the gods can ask of you. Oh my god. That nigga spitting. That nigga spitting. No, I'm just playing. But look, yeah, no, that was yeah, no, the English back then must have been different, bro, because there's no way. Bro said every minute like a Roman, like a man, on, like, why is there so many dashes? What is going on? What's going on? Alright, because I don't know which profile picture I like the best, comment on, blah, 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 which is the best. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember the other profile pictures for real. I just pay attention and I notice when things are different.
Just get you nowhere long term. Because even eons ago, they understood that having your energy spread all over the place doesn't get you anywhere and leads to an empty life. And also in almost every single story with a hero's journey, they have to lock in and focus relentlessly on changing into a better person or overcoming a huge obstacle. Even in a lot of shows or movies or entertainment,
you gotta lock in.
A lot of the time, a lot of people's favorite or most memorable parts is when a character gets serious.
Character
when
development.
Their eyes change, and you can tell that they don't care about anything else.
I ain't never seen that part of Dragon Ball Z.
Other than the goal. Especially in sports, when an athlete is in the zone or they have tunnel vision and they just
cook it.
Even if you look at different biographies of people in the not too distant past, or motivational speakers, or people
Tony
who
Robbins,
are alive today,
shout out Goggins.
They all mention the focus, the grind, the locking in. How they went through periods of relentless focus and they removed distractions so they could really get shit done.
Yeah,
and how even during those moments, even though they weren't all sunshine and rainbows, they looked
sunshine. Chat, did he just say sunshine or am I tripping? Chat, hold on. Let me make sure he said that shit right. Cause look, at least I pronounced the stuff in that big ass paragraph. At least I pronounced that shit right. My thing was I kept on messing up because the grammar was off. It wasn't the words. I can read words. You know what I'm saying? What does it say? Remove distractions so they could really get shit done. And it doesn't even say shit, but I knew it was right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I can read words. Because context clues. Come on. Learn this in school. Come on.
Now, even during those moments, even though they weren't all sunshine and rainbows,
he said sunshine for sure.
Moments in admiration, because it molded them into becoming a better human being. And I think locking in is something that we all subconsciously strive towards, because we all know that it's the closest answer we have to the big question, how to be happy. Because if you've ever actually been locked in, or you've gotten into a flow state, or just have gotten lost in the progression of an activity, you know that it's one of the best feelings that you can experience. Not buying something, not doom scrolling, not giving it an instant.
Honestly, when you buy something, you honestly feel like fuck. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it depends on what it is. If it is something that you actually really want it, you kind of excited to get it and shit. But that feeling where you didn't actually seen it drop out of your account, that's that feeling right there. You know what I'm saying? When you see that money get out of your account, ooh.
Gratification and pleasures. But the climb itself towards a worthy goal that we decide on, even if it's hard and challenges us. Basically, locking in isn't even a new concept.
Nope.
But if we all know it's important, not just important, but necessary, and it's been around for eons, and today we have...
Hey, chat, how did they translate hieroglyphics in these caveman drawings and shit like that? How the hell did they translate that shit to figure it out? I ain't gonna lie, you could go ahead and look at it and figure it out and see okay, alright, this nigga had some big ass calves back in the day. This motherfucker had big calves too, but he might have had cankles too. But it looked like, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, what they was doing was carrying around oversized shovels and I don't know what this is. This is crazy work. And it was blowing trombones or not trombones. What's some things? Them big ass horns. Yeah, cause so he blowing in this one, and that one connected to this one. So he can mix the music, and he blowing in this one, so he could play it in his ear type shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Gemily? What's the word with you? Mommy said so. What the hell? What's up, Gemily?
More tools and information to mold ourselves into whoever we want to become, then why?
What's going on in those pictures though?
Doesn't it work? Obviously it does work. Folks will never hurt you. But then why do 95% of people never actually get the results they want to? Why can't we lock in?
You know why? Because you ain't consistent. That's why. You ain't because you ain't locked in. You ain't really locked in for real. You say it. But you ain't really locked in. You're not fucking locked in. You hear me, chat? You're not fucking locked in. You're not fucking locked in. You're not fucking locked in. You need to lock in, chat. Chat, lock in. Bro, you don't have that much time, bro. You don't have that much time. How old are you? Okay? How old are you? You know what I'm saying? If you're lucky, you get 75 years on this planet. If you're lucky. How old are you? Minus your fucking age from 75. And then you look at the amount of years you got left. It's not that much time. How old are you? Okay? Let me stop asking how old are you. My bad, chat. I had to
Okay, well, there's 4 big reasons why locking in doesn't work for most people. For one, most people have no why. Most people don't even start with a reason, the purpose of why they're deciding to lock in. They say they want to change, but don't even know why. Like,
Nope.
Why go to the gym? Why?
That nigga cooking. That nigga cooking. No, dead ass. I know that headset dent is gonna be bad. Hey, bro, relax. Actually, my hair poof right back up once I take it off. I take it off right now. All right, it might be a little. I don't know, but it usually be poofing right back up. It ain't bad. It ain't bad though, cause my hair ain't dry. You know what I'm saying? My hair ain't dry. I ain't rocking it like these niggas that be out here. Anyway, why? That nigga is spitting. He said people want to change, but they don't have a reason why. And that's what you need to figure out. If you actually want to change, like, that's one of the biggest things that I realized, like, okay, why? Like, I have a vision board in my closet right now. Bye-bye, be back in 10. For sure. Anyway, I have a vision board, right? You know what I'm saying? On my vision board, I literally have what I want to achieve, what I want to do, and then I have why I want to achieve it, why it's important, and why I'm going to get it. So, yeah.
I start a business. Why study? Why make money? Why wake up at 4 a.m.? Those things are not bad to do at all. But if you don't have a damn good reason on why you're doing them,
you ain't gonna do it.
Will not do them by yourself long term.
Hell no.
Because we all have this thing called a brain, and your brain is going to control your automatic baseline behaviors. And your brain is brilliant. For
sure, but your brain be on autopilot sometimes. Your brain be fucking working against you sometimes. It's like, it's annoying. It's annoying as shit. It's like, bruh, you supposed to be on my side. Nigga, how you in my head? You know everything about me. You know exactly what I like, what I don't like. And you just want to fucking fuck with my progress? Like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Bro. Like, you deadass be your biggest enemy all the time. Every single time. It don't matter what you do. Like, when you over here overthinking about shit, when you supposed to just be going ahead and just doing the shit, whose fault is that? It's yours. But who did it come from? Your brain.
It's also lazy. Not because it's trying to be lazy. It's just because it's trying to be efficient. And your brain doesn't care about anything except surviving long enough to reproduce.
Facts.
Everything else, it will put in as little effort as possible. And your brain will always automatically focus on 2 things. Needs and wants. Needs are different things like breathing, food, water, shelter, safety, like stuff like that. Your brain will literally fight to the death to meet these things. Like literally, it will put your life at risk and put you in danger until those needs are covered. This is why I usually see people doing extreme things during life or death situations, because your brain is no longer messing around. This thing needs to get done. And then there are wants. Things that don't need to happen, but your brain still wants them. I like to think about these things as pleasures, dopamine, and comfort. But because it's efficient, it's always going to go towards the lowest hanging wants first. Pleasures that are the easiest and fastest to get. So unless you actively try to fight it via awareness or willpower or discipline, whatever, your brain is just going to do whatever it can to keep you alive.
That makes the most sense because it always goes. Okay, so if it always goes, what'd you say? You remind me of a nice cheeseburger I met one time. What? Hey, you need to meet Azalea Banks. Huh? For what? Why does she... What? Alright, no. What was I talking about? Bro, this is why I be talking about ADHD. No. I know. So, he's talking about your brain always gonna go for the low-hanging fruit first, okay? That's just what it is, because your brain's trying to be efficient. It don't want to use all this brain power, all this energy on some shit that it's not sure is even gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And if it's like, if you're trying to head towards something that's gonna like give you long-term pleasures, like let's say fucking, I don't know, working out. Let's say working out for example. Let's say you hit 1,000 push-ups. Boom, 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 boom. 1,000 push-ups. You ain't had no chest at first. You know what I'm saying? When you did that 1,000 push-ups, probably not all at the same time, but you consistently do 100 push-ups each day. Boom, 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 which I actually did before. And I built my chest. It was like crazy. But that's not the only way. Anyway, my point is that you do that for that. Your brain is like, I don't want to do this no more. The whole time. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Why are we doing this? This hurts. What the fuck? What are we doing? Like, your brain, Azalea Banks and you agree about a lot. You don't know what I think. No, I'm just playing. Nah, I mean, I've been pretty neutral on this channel. If y'all really want to see my opinions and see what I think, stay tuned. Let's just say that. But I'm gonna be a little neutral for right now, cause you know how YouTube be. Anyway, like, no, deadass, like, if you want to go ahead and go for shit, it's hard. It's fucking damn near impossible, cause your brain is like, should we do that? 6, 7. I don't think so. Nah, it's like, nah, we good. We don't need to do that. You know why? Because it's too hard. It hurts. It's not for me. It's different. That's all it is. We are watching you from Tel Aviv, Israel. Okay, shout out to you. Okay. Yeah, you watching from a whole nother country. That is crazy work. Nah, but like, your brain really be working against you. It's crazy. It's fucked up.
Just try it for a day. Just let your brain make all the automatic decisions. You're probably gonna do nothing the entire day. It's to just sit there and survive and just give into instant gratification.
Deadass. Your brain is gonna do what the fuck it wants to do. Like, if you was on autopilot every day, which most of y'all probably are, and that's why most of y'all are NPCs. NPCs, you see these NPCs walking around all day, every day, and you point them out, and you like, damn, this motherfucker is not like, this motherfucker is an NPC. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's low key you. You just don't realize when you do it. You don't realize when you do it. You an NPC too. You are an NPC. You watching this, you are an NPC to somebody. Somebody seen you do some NPC shit, and they was like, this nigga is not locked in. That is a non-playable character.
Activities just
that's what NPC stands for.
The reason it's so hard to focus on boring things, especially long term, is because our brain is fighting us the entire time.
Damn!
It doesn't understand why we're trying to force it to do something it doesn't need to do. Because it doesn't care.
Look like handsome Squidward.
Things we want to achieve are not needs. And if it's not a need, your brain will default to going towards easier wants. Like, you don't need to get in shape. You want to.
You don't need to get buff and ripped up like this nigga, but you do need to get in shape. So, that's why people be having them New Year's resolutions, and they be saying, I need to go ahead, and me watching you right now is NPC behavior. No, for sure. It's fine, though. I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say watching me right now is NPC behavior, because this is like somewhat educational. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to improve, you know what I'm saying, on your NPC behavior. You're trying to become a little bit more aware. But back to what I was saying, like, you don't need to be buff and ripped up like this nigga right here. No, wait, hold on. This nigga right here. But, I mean, like, if you want to go ahead and get in shape, like, your brain tell you every start of the year, it's like, okay, let me get myself together. I'm putting on fat. I got rolls on my stomach. I want to go ahead and get in the gym. Then you go ahead, you lift a couple weights. You do everything in that bitch. You trying to run the treadmill. You trying to sit in the sauna for 30 minutes. Man, you really trying to get this together. But that shit don't happen overnight. So your brain is like, nigga, I ain't getting no pleasure from that. Just pain. What the fuck are we doing this for? I'm done. Let's go ahead and eat some donuts.
You don't need to start a business.
Classic.
You want to.
Classic brain.
You don't need to do a lot of
Hey. L brain.
All that.
L brain.
Want. Like, you don't need to get in shape. You want to. You don't need to start a business. You want to. You don't need to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because the world can handle all that for you. And the stuff you want out of life will make you feel good eventually. But the path to getting there is long and boring, uncomfortable, and risky. And your brain hates those things. Especially when it can feel good instantly all the time. So unless it's truly important.
And it's crazy because, like, your brain really be shooting yourself in the foot. Like, for real. Because think about it. You go ahead and you start doom scrolling, or you start going towards those quick instant gratification pleasures, and once you give into that often, you keep on going into that, bruh, like, you gonna start feeling pain from it. Ain't it crazy? From going towards short-term pleasures, you receive long-term pain. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit just hits you. 45, you've been online. 45 minutes? Oh, yeah, type shit. Like, dead ass. But if you go ahead and you willingly put yourself through pain that's going to bring you pleasures. Don't just put yourself through pain, you fucking insane maniac. I'm talking about shit like I just said. Let me just stick with that. Going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You go to the gym and you work out. You not gonna get that shit overnight. I'm gonna be straight up with you. You not gonna get that shit next week. You not. You might see improvement maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. You gonna see improvement. You gonna see some changes. You gonna see a little something. You know what I'm saying? If you got good, some extra chins, you might see one of them go away, or you might see like part of it. You might see your face slim out a little bit, or you know what I'm saying? You might see like a little. You gonna see something like something small, but like you gonna be like, damn, it's been fucking 4 weeks. I did all that, and I ain't even. That's all I got, bro. I'm trying to get rid of these love handles. I'm trying to get rid of this stomach. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get rid of, you know what I'm saying, my back titties. Like, bro. It's fine. I get it, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't body shame nobody, because at the end of the day, that's one thing that you can change. That's one thing you can change. You know what I'm saying? Height shaming is it's crazy, because it really only be happening to dudes for real. Oh, and tall women. But tall women are fine. I like tall women. As long as, you know what I'm saying? But like, no, height shaming is hilarious. Body shaming is something that you can change if you want. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can change it if you wanted to. So the thing is that if you trying to go ahead and hit a goal like in the gym, bruh, you just gotta go ahead and just like attack it. Just keep going. Just don't even think about it. Like, do little by little each day, each workout day. Just progressively overload.
To you.
That's it. I can't just be saying these terms and then not explaining to you. But this is not a gym video right now, okay? This is about fucking you supposed to be locking in.
Your brain, you will inevitably fold. Think back to whenever you're working on anything. Automatically, probably several times, your brain will ask you, why? And if you don't have a good answer to that question, your brain will just slowly turn off. But then imagine those times whenever you had a good why for something. It feels like you have almost this unlimited restless energy. Like, have you ever had a day in which you had something huge planned for the next day, and you were able to wake up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning with almost...
Bro, what's up with him waking up at these early ass times? Like, chat, what time do y'all wake up on a regular? Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, early for me is like 6, 7. No, I'm just playing. Early for me is like 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting up at no damn 3, 4 in the morning. You crazy as hell, but I'm not.
I'm not almost like your brain automatically woke you up. It's because you were actually...
Hey, hold on. Everybody in this damn stream, right? Press the fucking like button. What are you doing? Why are you just sitting here and not liking the stream? Come on, like help me bring some more people to lock it in. How far are we through this video? We only halfway. We a third of the way through there. Hit the like button. So I'm not playing.
Excited to get up.
Lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in, chat. Lock in.
Up because you had a strong reason why to get up. Versus the days whenever you hype yourself up with some empty promises, you don't plan anything, you don't have a why, you just saw someone else doing it, and now that 5 o'clock alarm goes off, and there's gonna be a 90% chance you're gonna hit snooze and go right back to bed. And it is kind of corny, but it's that quote where it's like, any why can be anyhow. Because if you have a strong enough why,
any why could be anyhow. 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 I don't know.
You will do it. And the reason why it can be good or bad. If someone put a gun to your head, it's one of those things we've heard our entire lives. And it shows us that we will do crazy shit we don't want to do.
Yo, facts.
There's a good reason behind it.
Yo, people do be... Hey, hold on. They be like, gun to your head, name 5 Nick Cannon songs. I am not naming that shit. I don't know one. I don't know one. I ain't gonna lie. You lost me. Like, alright, gun to your... Hold on. What they say? All right, hold on. People be saying this a better one. This is a better one. All right, so gun to your head. Who you killing? Your mom or your sister? Like what? Like what the fuck? What do you like? People be asking the most craziest shit. Gun to your head. I ain't about to do it. We gonna keep it PG, chat.
Same with if someone gave you $1 billion.
What's he about to say?
Shows the crazy shit we will do trying to chase a huge reward. But most people usually have neither of those. They're just floating around in the middle. They don't have a pain they're running from or a huge reward to chase. So a big reason people can't lock in or focus on something long term is because they don't even have a good, strong reason why behind it. It needs to be something bigger than I want to get rich or I want a 6-pack. But like, why?
Why though?
Why that? If
But
someone
why?
says they want a 6-pack,
Why do you want a 6-pack? Why, chat? Why do you want abs, chat? Why? Why? Chat, why?
but don't really have a good reason why, then there's a 90% chance they just won't do it. But
you know what's crazy? One thing I actually also thought about, and I'm gonna stop pausing as much. I do, you know what I'm saying? I just be having shit to say. But one thing I also noticed is that people will go ahead and say they want something, but they don't know where it's coming from. Just like what bro said, they don't know where it's coming from. Whole time it's probably coming from somebody else, like this social media shit. You probably don't want it. It's probably just some shit you seen and you was like, damn, I want that. No, you don't really, bro. Think about it realistically. You don't really want that shit. I ain't talking about a 6-pack. Y'all might want a 6-pack, but like at the same time, you might want something totally different. And a 6-pack may just come with it, but like you may want something totally different.
then if someone says they want a 6-pack because they were bullied their entire lives and they want to prove to themselves that they can do it, that's a much stronger why that will push them to do things that they don't want to do, even when they don't want to do it.
That's
for most
crazy,
people, the
right?
goal disappears for themselves as soon as they put their phone in their hand. It's not something that's so important to them that it bothers them not going towards it. Something so important to them that doing anything outside of the progression of that goal seems like a waste of time. Something that would be the last thing on their mind whenever they go to sleep and the first thing on their mind whenever they wake up.
Bro.
If you can find that thing and focus on it, then locking in becomes almost automatic.
For sure.
Then you simply do whatever it takes to achieve that goal.
Hey, chat. Am I locked in? Hold on. Look, what I say at the beginning of the stream. What did I say? Celeste, what did I say? You was here. What did I say? I said I got into an accident earlier today, and I'm still here. I'm still fucking streaming. I'm still fucking streaming, chat. Bro, chat. Oh shit. Oh, where's it at? Oh my god. Wrong one. Chat, I'm still fucking streaming. I'm still streaming. Oh shit, I hit my elbow. Stop cheering. I hit my elbow. Fuck. Hate when you hit your funny bone. Anyway, look. I said I got into some shit earlier today. Because look, when it rains, it pours. When some shit happens, it happens. And it happens hard. You know what I'm saying? At least for me. Now, I'm telling you, I could have just made a whole bunch of excuses and be like, it came back on Friday and was like, chat, look, I got into an accident this day, and Wednesday I just was like, I just couldn't do it, chat. I couldn't stream. I just couldn't. And look, I was hesitating to stream today, but look, where are we at today, chat? Chat, where are we at today? Chat, where are we at? Where are we at? We here. We locked in. That's what we doing.
A bigger reason other than voice on the internet told me to take cold showers and then are surprised whenever they can't keep it up. 2, most people have extreme short-term thinking.
My bad,
and low
Celeste.
attention spans. Most people see locking in as a quick sprint, not even a 100-meter sprint, more like a 40-yard or a 20-yard dash when it's actually an ultra marathon that never really truly ends. If you are trying to reach a goal that takes years, a few weeks of effort isn't going to do anything, no matter how much effort you put in. Most of the goals we have for ourselves are pretty big, highly variable, and don't have a clear path. And it's probably going to take hours and days and months, maybe even years of trying before any results begin to show. You have to front load so much effort before you'll be rewarded on any of that effort. And the modern world has trained us at every step to expect everything to be instant and comfortable. And this combined with our highly efficient, lazy-ass brains make being instantly, comfortably numb addicting. I've already talked about it a lot in this video, but social media, especially short-form content, has...
Yo, what's up with these cat videos? They always pop up and it's like, oh my god, this is a fucking cat doing stuff. Huh? You know what I'm saying? But like, I've seen them
attention spans to the point that focusing on long-term projects becomes damn near impossible. Like, we've been taught that if the...
Shit! Damn! That yawn just hit me out of nowhere like... You know what I'm saying? Like, I need me a fucking Red Bull. No, I'm joking. I'm not about to drink a fucking Red Bull at 1 a.m. It's fucking crazy. What are you, like... You know what I'm saying? What are you, like, fucking insane?
Reward doesn't come in 10 seconds or less. We can just swipe and find something else that will satisfy us. Even outside the screen, the world is full of comfort and convenience, and basically anything you need for survival.
That look hard, I ain't gonna lie. But I would hate to sit in traffic like that. Like, bruh, New York traffic, I don't know how y'all do it. I don't stay in New York. I only been in New York City one time, but, like, that traffic is... Hell nah.
Yours faster than any point in the history of ever, and just continues to get even faster.
Bruh, and I lived in LA. Like, I lived in LA. LA traffic is actually what the fuck they say it is. Don't think that they just talking. They are not just talking. LA traffic is bullshit. You know what else is some bullshit? Chat, you ain't fucking like the video. Fucking like the video. I'm not playing with you. Like the fuck in. Like the video. My bad. You know what? Don't like the video. Actually, you know what? Leave. I don't even want you here. You know what I'm saying? Just if you don't like it, just I don't even want you here. Just leave. Bye.
This is fine when it comes to general comfort and quality of life, but it does skew our perception of other things. And this is very, very noticeable whenever we remove all of our phones and distractions and we try to focus on something that takes longer than 10 minutes. Because like you can't put the grind in 2x speed.
Nope.
There is no skip button. There is no real life montage.
Oh my god! If there was a skip button straight to the, bruh, you know how many people would do it. You actually know how many people do that? Like, there's people. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, think about it. You could go to the gym. I'm gonna keep using the gym because like it's the easiest one to fucking. It applies to everything. You could go to the gym and lose all that body fat, but no. You're going to get liposuction. And liposuction is like that. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. If there was a skip button, people do it. If there was a fucking pill that was, I don't know, fucking $1,000 or something like that. And that shit said instant six pack, instant pecs, shoulders, fucking biceps, you know what I'm saying? Instant all of that. You'll press that button. Or not press that button. You'll take that pill.
When it fast forwards a month in 3 seconds.
I mean, I don't know how you're going to get $1,000. I mean, if you just got it like that, you just got it like that. But like, let's say that money was $5. Let's say it was one of them gas station pills. You know what I'm saying? Them shits that be, them truck drivers be taking. You know what I'm saying? To stay awake and shit. Let's say. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. That mother hit me again. My bad, chat. Chat, if I made y'all yawn, my fault. That shit contagious. My bad. Oh, shit.
Things get boring.
But no, y'all taking that shit for sure.
And hard, which they will, you can't just swipe to a better moment. And since most people expect to become a millionaire in 2 weeks by opening a dropshipping store and reading 25 pages of Atomic Habits,
that shit
it's no wonder why.
And that's the book. That's the book that Kai was reading. Well, trying to read. He was my bad. Let me stop clowning. God, stop.
Because they didn't do the right.
Yeah, that nigga tired for sure. Nigga, I've been busy. I've been up. Well, I ain't worked today. But yeah.
Things long enough. I remember whenever I was 12 or 13 years old, I wanted to get abs. So I did some research on YouTube, and I found one of those 6-minute ab workout videos. And
facts! Yo! I watched that shit too back in the day. Oh, me. Hey, only OGs know. Only the OGs know. Like, nigga, you just go ahead. You start scrolling. Not even scrolling. Scrolling back then was way different than what it is today. But, like, you'll just go ahead and look, and you find it on your recommended. It say 6 minutes. It say get abs in 60 seconds. Get abs in 60 seconds with these workouts, and you go ahead and you try to do it, and then you ain't get abs in 60 seconds. I don't know. Clickbait. Back in the day, it was before. It was ahead of their time. It was ahead of their time.
But I got really mad at the very end because it said I had to repeat everything I just did 4 times. And I thought I got scammed. But I didn't realize until I got older.
Bro, talking about I thought I got scammed.
Repetition over time that builds results. Because, like, the video wasn't lying. Like, if I
Scammed
would
is
have done
crazy.
what the video said, I would have gotten abs. But it wouldn't just take one
Bro,
set.
what was that? Ew.
If I would have done what the video said, I would have gotten abs.
Ew. Oh, those are buns.
But it wouldn't just take one set. But maybe, like, 600 total sets over the course of months before I started to see a really huge difference. But I didn't know at the time that if you just do the simple things, the things we try to avoid over a long period of time, that's what builds results.
Anyways. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? The harder it was to go ahead and build that habit, the harder it will be to get rid of that habit. Real shit. Like, it even does that with your muscles. I'm gonna keep using the gym. I'm gonna keep saying I'm gonna keep on using the gym. Okay? Fucking block me. I don't care. I'm gonna keep using it as an example. Look. When you go ahead and you build muscle, all right. If you build muscle, and let's talk about me. Let's go ahead and use me as the example, right? All right. I'll even back up a little bit so y'all can see it, nigga. Alright. Oh shit. You go ahead. You build muscle, and like me, I got some muscles. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the biggest, and this also ain't the biggest that I was. I used to be. I'm probably like 185, somewhere around there. 185. I'm 6'1". You know what I'm saying? I got long arms. Like y'all can't even see. Like I got a 6'5" wingspan. I'm only 6'1". You know what I'm saying? When I built muscle, that shit felt like it was gonna take forever. Like I used to be skinny guy, little scrawny. I used to be like little, you know what I'm saying? Like you could go ahead and put your fucking middle finger, touch your thumb, all the way around my whole arm to my elbow. I used to be that guy. Now I went ahead and built muscle, stayed consistent for months, okay? And it didn't take that long. Like I was eating too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you eat. But anyway, I stayed consistent with what I was doing. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been working out like that. But niggas still got the physique, niggas still got the muscles. It still showed because I built it up. I built the foundation. So the habits, the hard shit, if you go ahead and get the hard shit out the way, and you go ahead and just stay consistent with that, then you gonna be smooth. You gonna be smooth than, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, on some real shit, like all jokes aside, if you go ahead and just get the hard shit out the way and you consistently stay at it for a while, it's gonna be hard to shake it, for real. It's just gonna be in you. You know what I'm saying? I won't even use the gym this time as an example. I'll go ahead and use content, okay? Let's say if I'm posting content for a year straight, okay? And I'm consistently doing it, let's say three times a week. I don't give a fuck. 3 times a week, every day, every week of the year. You know what I'm saying? All 52 weeks, okay? Let's say you did that. You know how much momentum you got? You can go ahead and stop for a month or two and go ahead, and that momentum will still be there. You know what I'm saying? It may be like a little slight drop off, but like it will still be, you can pick up back where you left off. Same thing with working out in the gym. You know what I'm saying? If you go ahead and you build up that foundation, you look, I ended up getting up to 200 pounds. I'm like 185 right now. I started from like 165, 170, you know what I'm saying? Around there. I got up to 200. Now I'm maintaining at 185 and I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even be working out like that no more. Like if I wanted to go ahead and get back into it, if I got back into it, bro, I would easily go ahead and get from 185 to 200 to 215 I could easily go ahead and build muscle like that just because my muscles like, oh shit, we already made these muscle tests before. That's why it's called muscle memory. You fucking listen. That's why it's called muscle memory. Think about it. Just think about it. Just use your fucking noggin sometimes, okay? Don't let your noggin use you.
We are in a constant search for a shortcut, the easy way out. But today, since we have so much access to the internet and information, we can stay constantly trapped looking for the next shortcut instead of just doing the things we know we need to do. We will waste more time looking for that shortcut rather than just doing the actions we know we should be doing. But that doesn't sound cool. That's why whenever you hear about it, whenever you hear about someone locking in, it's usually for like 75 days or for 6 months. But if you really think about that, like it doesn't exist. Like, yes, time exists, but 6 months doesn't really mean anything because now is the only moment that you exist, and it just comes down to what you're actually doing now in this moment. Because what happens after 6 months? If you can actually pull through the actions, like, does it stop? Are you finally done? There is no point in which you're going to reach the point in which is like, oh shit, finally did it. Now I can chill and do nothing, because the next day will always come. So in a real way, there really is no true finish line. This is usually why trying to do something.
It's about the fucking journey, not the destination. It's about the journey. It's about the journey. Because look, you will change with you changing your habits. You will change. You are what we are as a people. We are what we repeatedly do. Okay, if you repeatedly being lazy, you're a lazy person. That's what you are. You're a lazy bum. You know what I'm saying? If you are a person, if you repeatedly stay disciplined, or let's be more specific. If you repeatedly post content, you're a content creator. At first, you were just posting content, but if you repeatedly do it, you're a content creator. When I started working out consistently, niggas was saying I was a gym rat. I'm not. I'm not at all. I mean, I used to do athletics and I played sports and shit, but no. Like, no. But we are what we repeatedly do. So, hey, bro. Like, once you go ahead and hit that finish line, let's say 6 months from now. Let's say the goal that I even said. I said I was gonna be posting 3 times a week for the whole month of January. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. You think once January over with, I'm just like, all right, well, done streaming. All right, bye guys. I'm done. Bye. I'm done streaming. We're done. Like, no, that's not how it goes. No. I'm gonna more than likely keep doing it. I might not do it 3 times a week, but I might stick with it. Just because it's like, this is already a part of my habits now. It's part of my routine. It's like, it's inevitable. It was gonna happen. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I tried to hit the space bar and it was
unsustainable.
But yeah, it didn't work.
Never work. Whenever people say they're gonna lock in, they're not trying to do something long term. It's just a quick burst. A quick burst might work for specific situations, like cramming for a test, or might help once or twice. But those who make it don't do quick bursts. They just do. Sprinting won't get you to the end when the road wraps around the entire earth. Like, I'll use David Goggins as an example. He runs a lot, as we all know. But usually if you watch him run, especially in the middle of those like 100-mile long races, he is not sprinting. He's not hauling ass. He's keeping a pace that he can constantly maintain over the course of the entire race, which might only be around like 4 or 5 miles per hour, not a 15, 20 mile per hour sprint, because he knows that if he does do that quick burst that we all try to do, he will fail. Because if you know before you even lock in that you're not going to focus on it long term, you might as well not even start. Because it's easy to get hyped and do the right things for a day or two, but what about day 67, month 14? Like, is it something you can do until the end, until you actually reach your goal? It's better to put in 30% effort for a year than 110% effort for 2 weeks.
Hey, hold on. Guys, get that man a round of applause. Get that man a round of applause. That was hard. That was hard. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, just keep that pace. Keep that pace going. And I'm gonna remind myself that too. Just keep a steady pace. Just keep it going. Continue it. Just keep it consistent. Just keep moving. What did she say off of Finding Dory? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You know what I'm saying? Just keep swimming, chat. Just keep swimming. Don't worry about all the other shit. Just keep swimming. Just keep doing it. Just keep going towards it. Okay? Any action towards it, like, it helps. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Hey, look. Think about this. Think about this. Okay? If you improve 1% each day of the year, you will be 365% better than you was the previous year. You did 3 times, almost 4 times as good, just in taking it one step every day. If you took one step every day, you would go ahead and be almost 4 times better than you were the previous year. Just think about
3.
that.
It's a performative mindset. Like most things, people like to declare shit before doing shit because it makes them feel like they did something. Like, it feels good to say, I'm locked in, or to post about it, or to say that you're going to go ghost on your Instagram story.
Bruh.
But doing all that doesn't mean anything happened in real life. It doesn't mean you're any closer to your goals. It can be the first step, but if it's not followed up by action, it doesn't matter. For most, locking in is just another feel-good statement. Most people care more about how others perceive them than their perception of themselves. And once again, this is a human brain thing. Like,
chat, lock in. Lock in, chat. Chat, I see you falling asleep. Lock in. Chat, he's spitting some game. Lock in.
we are social creatures and we care about what other people think about us, but sometimes we focus way too much on how we appear to be doing versus what we are actually doing. And whenever we tell the world that we're locked in and people celebrate us and hype us up, our brains make us feel like we did something, even though we didn't do anything.
Facts.
That's why it feels...
You ain't do shit. You ain't do nothing. You over here getting all excited for what? You ain't do shit yet. You ain't been locked in for fucking 3 weeks. It ain't even been a full what? I'm looking at my calendar right now. Don't mind me. Hold on. Alright, it's been a full 3 weeks of the year. But ain't even been 4 weeks. Ain't even been a full month. How consistent? Tell me, chat. Have you been locked in? Have you been consistent on your goals? Have you been good? Have you been continually going? Huh? Have you? Tell me. No. Be straight up. No. Don't run. No. Go ahead. Don't be all quiet now. Have you been consistent on your goals? Hell no. Probably not. But it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta get back on it. Take one step a day.
Instead of actually doing stuff, to make plans and journaling instead of actually doing what you wrote down, to do the little weird habits like cold showers or meditation or reading.
What's up with that cold shower shit? I never fuck with that. Why the fuck would I take a cold shower? There's probably benefits to it, but like, what the fuck? It's not that deep. I don't want it.
Some popular self-help book. Why it feels good to watch someone else be productive even though we haven't done anything.
Facts.
Just because you see someone else waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning doesn't mean you waking up at 11 a.m. is the same thing. It's so easy to trick yourself because you feel inspired. You feel like you've been to the gym.
Bro, it's crazy because like our feelings be taking over how we think. It like for real, like, all right. So they literally sales 101 is people don't buy logically. People buy emotionally. Everyone buys things emotionally. Everyone uses their emotions. Everyone's emotions uses them to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Should I go ahead going to run? Oh no, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing that. I need to wake up early, but I don't feel like getting up. You know what I'm saying? When that alarm go off, I don't feel like getting up. Shit! Damn! No, I'm like, bruh, that, keep on yawning. But no, your feelings control you.
Feel like you bought the Ferrari. But if you zoomed out and you watch yourself in third person, all you did was sit there and just consume content for an hour. Now, a little asterisk. I think content like this is fine to consume if you're taking action alongside it, and it's just helping you keep the fire hot. If you're going to be on social media for hours every single day, or listening to podcasts, whatever, it is better to be consuming a bunch of self-improvement stuff rather than brain rot. But for most people, they're not even using it as a supplement. They're tricking their mind into thinking that alone is actual progress. It's all performative. Like, people say cool things like, I want to become a millionaire, but they don't even pick up a book. Don't even make a plan.
Hold on, books don't make you rich, nigga. Fucking getting rich makes you rich, nigga. Fucking getting rich makes you rich, nigga. Oh my god. Alright, let me shut up.
Whatever money actually is. They don't change anything. They don't try. They keep swiping on TikTok, and they think the best way to make money is to start a clothing brand with $50 or YouTube automation with faceless AI slop. They have no plan, no goal, no knowledge, no long-term strategy. Just, a temporary emotion that will.
Chat, tell me how you get rich. Tell me, like, even if you don't know if it works, tell me if you had to go ahead and get rich. What would you do? What you doing to get, what you doing? How you get rich? Chat, tell me. You probably don't know. It's fine. It's cool. If you did know, would you tell me though? Like, we gotta be on the same page. We here, chat. We on the same team. I'm on your team. I'm on your side.
Just as quickly as it came. And then most of the time, the trigger for someone walking in is watching a David Goggins TikTok yelling at them and calling them a bitch. And that might keep going for a few hours, but it fades very fast when things get actually hard. If the cue for you...
Oh, shit. Chat, what happened? Chat, what happened? Oh, my sound just went out.
Walking in comes from something else other than yourself.
Weird.
You will fail. If you need someone to tell you to lock in, then you're not actually locked in. And most people don't know how to actually work on something outside of the things they're told to do. Most people will put more time and
Chat, are y'all able to work in the dark like this? Like do y'all work better in the dark, or y'all work better like shit? Bro, chat, I keep on. Chat, this is my last video. And then we done, chat. I'm locked in though. I'm here, chat. I'm here. Anyway, can y'all like go ahead and work in the dark like this? Cause it's not. I feel like I could do this. No. This is too dark. I could do like how my room is like right now, but like that's crazy.
To pleasing someone else rather than
just a
focusing
question.
on the goals
I'm
they
just
have for
wondering.
themselves. For example, if someone was told to be up earlier at their job at 6 a.m. instead of 8 a.m., they would be there at 6 a.m. But then if they made the same promise to themselves that they'll be at the gym at 6 a.m., they would sleep in and miss it for the third week in a row. Basically, a lot of motivational walk-in stuff is usually advertised as fun, high energy, feel good, hoorah. But if you've actually done something on your own, you've realized it's the opposite.
That part.
It's boring. It's hard. Which is why it's difficult to stick with it, especially when you're surrounded by so many other pleasures and distractions.
Yeah.
And if the only fuel you have is motivational TikToks or Instagram Reels, you will fail. And 4, most people have unrealistic expectations. Let's say you're locked in for 6 months. People expect those 6 months to be perfect and smooth.
Man, I was like, where the music at, bro? Like, I'm like, jeez.
Words out loud, I'm locked in. The universe will change and it'll be a perfect road. That one day they're just gonna start and it's gonna be this magical ride, and then get blindsided when they run into a problem 5 minutes later. People want fast, easy results. So if someone works on something for a month and sees nothing, they give up. If you ever
Chat, is that you? Chat, is that you? I feel like he talking about you, chat. I don't know, man, cause he can't be talking about me. He can't be talking. Hey, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I don't know about you. He might be talking about you. Me, personally, I'm locked in.
Ever worked on a project alone, whenever no one else told you to do it, and you actually did it and stuck with it until the very end? You realize that it took much more time than you thought it would in the very beginning, and it took more energy than you originally expected it to. 99% of your time was spent in quiet frustration and self-doubt.
Editing is a bitch, bro. Like, I ain't even trying to keep cussing, but like, look, editing, like, bro, sitting there editing a video. That's why most people can't do this YouTube shit. It's because of editing, or coming up with ideas, or carrying a camera with you, or just like just getting on camera in general. Like, it's, bro, like, and then people don't even be liking their voice. Like, it's so many layers to this that you just gotta peel back. Like, bro, my problem is editing. I don't really care to edit. Like, it take too much time, bro. And I got ADHD. That shit is not a good combination. I get distracted so quick, especially if I'm not. Nah, bro.
And there were at least 100 little roadblocks that could have stopped you at any point. It's difficult. It's hard.
And I'm a perfectionist. I need to stop yawning because that shit is getting me every time.
It actually challenges you. You're taking on a task that literally nobody is telling you to do, and you don't even have to do it. And when you reach the end, you realize why so many people never do anything long term. Because there's a massive difference between acting like you are something versus actually doing it. The hype and the theories of how to be productive
Factual.
versus actually throwing all of yourself into a task and getting lost in it. You start to understand that there is no secret. The only thing you can do is do. It's not a Rocky movie when you do 5 push-ups and the whole crowd is cheering for you. It's usually dark and quiet and boring, and it's usually very lonely and unmotivating as hell. You're going to constantly feel like you're behind, doubting yourself every step of the way, wondering if what you're doing is even worth it and if you should stop. Your brain is going to fuck with you more than the actual task itself. And sure, there are things that you can do to help, but you can't avoid doing the boring part. The thing we know we should be doing, that we try our best to avoid. They also think that during that period, it's going to be this constant up, 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 and every day is going to be 100%. When in reality, half the days are going to be below average. If you focused for a full year, that means 6 of those months are going to be below average. And most of that time, average doesn't even feel good. Some days are going to be missed. Most days you aren't going to do everything you set out to do. And maybe 3 of those days are going to go absolutely perfectly when all the stars align. But most people give up after 5 days because it gets hard and it doesn't meet the expectations that the world gave us. So yeah, when you combine all these things, you understand why locking in over a long period of time is so hard for most people, and why it's never
Chat. He about to
really
bring it
easy.
full circle. He about to. Well, hold on. How much time we got left? All right, he's still about to yap for a little bit more.
We are biologically hardwired to chase comfort and avoid pain. The big goals we have for ourselves are wants, not needs. And most people don't even know what they truly want.
What's up, Swish?
Copy other people's 4 a.m. morning routine without creating their own that fits their own goals.
Exactly.
I think results are gonna
Chat. That's one thing I had to go ahead and learn, like for myself. Like I'm not even to toot my own fucking horn. I mean, like if you did watch the other stream, like you know a nigga is 128 IQ and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's above the above 97% of the population. But anyway, no. Like I can't go ahead and like when it comes to building your own routine and stuff, like and like trying to make things work for you, you have to go ahead and really like look within yourself. You can't just copy off somebody else's shit. You can get like fucking inspired. You can get inspired from their, you know what I mean, from their stuff, but you can't go ahead and do what they do because it's not the same. It's not the same at all. Like it's hard. It's hard to figure out for yourself because you have to look deeply within. You know what I'm saying? You have to literally look deeply within. But once you figure that shit out, that should be
happen tomorrow and care about the.
I'm still figuring that shit out. Do you even actually figure that shit out? I feel like that shit constantly just keep changing. Honestly, to be real with you, once you figure it out, and you thought you did, then it's like, well, shit, you thought you figured that shit out, and now I'm about to change on you.
Image of progress
or make it harder.
Actual progress. So when the time finally comes to sit down and do the work we know we should be doing, we stop. So if locking in can work, but it doesn't for most people, then how do you actually make it work? Well, first, step 0 is that you need to have a why, a good why, a great why, but not just a single why, but I would argue why cubed. Y to the Y to the Y. Just think about almost any movie or story or anyone in real life. Whenever the character has the moment in which they obsess over a goal and they lock in. Why does that happen? It's because they found their why. Something clicks in their mind, and that purpose, good or bad, is something that becomes a need. And it's usually something bigger than themselves. Something more than some small, vague, superficial reason, like, I want to get strong. But rather something like, I need to protect the village from the evil that's going to come in 5 years or something like that. I don't know.
Bro,
and then once they find that strong reason why, stopping them becomes almost impossible because they will put literally all their efforts into it. Or sometimes they won't stop until they're literally dead. Now, in the real world, it doesn't mean you need to save the universe from destruction or anything crazy like that. They need to have your motivation so dark and so important that you sacrifice every little thing.
Jump scare chat.
Ends up costing you more in the end. But the closer you can make your goal a need, the better. Or your brain's going to fight you every single step of the way. Because,
every fucking day.
If you don't pick a goal that you need to do, if it's not something that's so important to you that you can't stop thinking about it, you simply won't do it. Because the world we live in today.
Yeah, chat. If you go ahead and you choose something and you don't really like obsess over it, then you can't achieve it. Like that's just straight up facts from what I know. Like if you're not obsessing over this goal, if you're not really like trying to go ahead and make that shit a need, like you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't do it, like your life depend on it, then you know what I'm saying, you're done for, you're cooked. then like you really not gonna get that shit done. Like it take a lot of willpower to go ahead and get up every day and do some shit.
Gives us so much instant comfort and pleasures and distractions, and this
Facts.
ocean of instant gratification is going to easily drown out a meh reason for doing something. If you're going to do something over a long period of time, you need to have something else as fuel other than your motivational, happy, feel-good emotions. Because one day you feel great, and the next you're questioning the purpose in anything.
Bro.
And if you solely rely on them, then your progress is also going to be random. Just random bursts of motivation that get you nowhere long-term. It's corny, but it's like the quote I said earlier, how any why can overcome any how.
Yeah.
Or if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe.
Do he really talk like that, or he just reading his shirt and he look like he talk like that? He do look like he talk like that though.
Then you'll be successful. It sounds kind of corny, but it does have a lot of truth behind it. You constantly just do breathing, even though you're not constantly thinking about breathing. And if you don't breathe for 30 seconds, you will do anything to get air because it's a non-negotiable. Or almost any example, if someone said you had to do X, Y, or Z in 6 months, or you're homeless, or they were going to harm you and your family, you would make it work.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, make that shit work for shit show. Like it's just like, bro, it's just like what the fuck happened to me today. Like when I had to when I had to go through this little accident that happened earlier. Like, bro, I'm over here looking at all my finances and looking at how the fuck I'm gonna pay for this shit. But I'm about to make that shit work. I'm making that shit work. Like you just gotta honestly just throw that shit out. Like when shit hits the fan, when shit really hits the fan, you come clutch. Your brain come in clutch. Your brain sometimes. Your brain come in clutch. But it's crazy because like you go ahead and you try to do this shit off of just straight willpower, and like your life doesn't depend on it. You know what I mean? Like if it's an option for you to do it and to not do it, then it's like your brain like, well shit, this shit hard as fuck. I ain't about to go ahead and just fucking be trying all hard and shit, and I don't even know if that shit gonna happen because your brain calculates risk and reward, and it don't know if this is high reward yet. Like you know in your subconscious and you know in your conscious mind, but your subconscious is over here like, bruh, we over here, what is we working out for? You know what I'm saying? Why are we going ahead? Why are we posting every day? This takes a lot of work. I just want to scroll TikTok. I just want to go ahead and just, why are we eating healthy? Man, this is hard. I want to go ahead. I'm just about to eat whatever I want. I'm about to go to the gas station and just fucking eat a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, bruh, your brain literally is not your fucking friend. You know what I'm saying? Your brain is not your friend. You need to treat your brain like parents treat children, okay? You need to fucking tell your brain, nigga, I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I call the shots. I'm yes, you hold my consciousness, but I run the conscious. I run the conscious. Nigga, you're crazy. You think you can control me? Nigga, what the fuck? That's what you need to tell your brain. And you need to go ahead and just lock in, like the video said.
Because there's a strong reason there. But like we said before, for most people, there aren't really any real consequences for not achieving your goal. But if you don't set up any consequences, either in real life or mentally, if you know that whether or not you achieve your goals, nothing's going to happen to you, it's basically never going to happen because you're going to default to comfort. Anyways, it has to be a strong why. Without that, nothing matters. Then once you have something that you actually care about, remove everything that is not the goal. Once you have a good why, your brain is still going to fuck with you. It's still going to want to go towards the easier ones, even if the one that you have is massive and bring you fulfillment and pleasure. You have to remove the short-term instant gratification activities, either your phone or other distractions like TV, sports, video games, other people, etc.
Bro, why he's walking so slow?
Now, I'm not saying you got to go extreme and never, ever, ever do anything ever again, but the more you remove these things, the easier it will be for your brain to focus on.
Take a shit on the floor, bro. I dare you to. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And the things you truly
You think I'm gonna actually stop this whole chat, stop this whole video talking about locking in to take a shit on the floor? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Then once you have all that down, actually do it. Actually take the actions. Not talking about it, not watching videos, not posting on social media, trying to make it seem like you're doing something, but simply just doing. the times whenever I've made the biggest...
Fuck wrong with this guy? This nigga crazy as hell talking about taking shit on the floor. Like, bro, you gonna take a shit on the floor? Like, are you gonna do it? Huh? The fuck is wrong with you?
Progress in my life or towards my goals is whenever I said fuck how I feel and just do what I know I needed to do. Because there have been a lot of times when I have just listened to my brain all day, every day, and all it does is just stop you from doing anything you know you want to do by just giving you logical reasons for an action. And probably the most annoying thing about it is that feeling of resistance, that self-doubt, the reason not to do something is literally always going to be there. And because your brain is you, it literally knows the perfect thing to tell you to stop you from doing things you know you want.
Oh my god, that'd be annoying, bro. Your brain just be like, bro, just do it, just one more time. It ain't gonna hurt. Just one more time. What's one more time gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Your brain be like, nah, look, bro, we got tomorrow. We could easily just go ahead, just knock this shit out tomorrow. We got it. You know what I'm saying? Then your brain hits you with a whole wave of emotions that don't include motivation at all the next day. And you like, damn, where all my motivation go? Man, brain, I listen to brain. That's what happened.
It knows how to give you the perfect excuse every time.
Because your brain knows you.
It's constant and will always be there. If you listen to it, it just means you will never make any progress ever. You know exactly what you have to do, so just do it. It's simple, not easy, sure, but you are literally running out of time.
Do it! Just do it! Do it!
Then the hard part is to just keep going. This is where almost everyone stops because it requires consistent, boring effort without getting rewarded for the long time in between. And there's no secret to this. You either do or you do not. Either you keep going or you stop. And once again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but even showing up 10% one day is infinitely better than doing nothing at all. I like to think about the Grand Canyon. To get that massive canyon, you need consistency. It took over 5 million years for it to be what it is now. And I would imagine some days a lot of progress was made, while there might have been probably years when nothing happened at all. But to get where it is now, it never truly stopped. It just kept going, even if it wasn't going full speed the whole time. And finally, this is what's helped me a lot personally. I think the last thing that you can do is expect the hard and embrace it. Of course.
What is it? Expect what? Huh? Bro said expect the what?
This is easier said than done, but a lot of the time, we don't do the things we need to do because we have the thought in the back of our minds that we're just going to have to experience discomfort and sacrifice the things we want to do over the things we want most. And it's just going to be all bad every single day. But a big reframe I've had in my mind is that instead of thinking that I get to experience discomfort every single day, I try to change it to I get to experience the greatest feeling ever every single day, which is achievement towards personal goals and overcoming resistance. Facts. So I try to have that glued to the front of my mind to keep going until I remember why I started. And also I think it's helpful to remember that literally no matter what you do, it's going to be uncomfortable. Even if you do nothing and you give into your instant pleasures, you're going to feel uncomfortable knowing that you're not achieving the true goals you have for yourself. And if discomfort is going to exist no matter what, then you might as well get something from it. Once you start making actual progress towards the goals that you set for yourself, through the actions that you're taking and you're overcoming self-doubt and just pushing.
And you fucking learn something. You learn. You gain wisdom with knowledge and experience put together. That's where wisdom comes from. And they made knowledge and fucking experience make a baby. And it turns into wisdom.
The resistance. It is by far one of the best feelings ever. But you have to go past that little dip before you see results. But once you get over that hill, it becomes so much easier. Like, it doesn't become easy, but easier. But at the end, you're going to be so damn proud of yourself and remember why you started to begin with. That's it. Bye.
Oh, chat. W fucking video, chat. W fucking video. Okay. So chat, look, he said one thing that I did like in there at the end. Okay. He did say one thing that I did like at the end. He was like, he said, it gets easier. It doesn't become easy, but it does get easier. You know why? Because it's not the fact that it got easy. You just became better. Okay? So, it's not that you couldn't go ahead and get it done. You know what I'm saying? All you had to do was start from the beginning. Okay? So the beginning, you gotta imagine it like this. Before you was out here slaying dragons and shit, you probably started out at the beginning with just a fucking stick and a rock, and you about to face a bear, probably. You know what I'm saying? But you become way more well equipped the more you keep going. Think about it like this. Literally, this is probably the best analogy I come up with. Alright? Imagine you're starting off in the beginning. Imagine fighting a bear with a fucking stick and a rock or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You probably feel like you about to lose that shit. You probably could win that though. You probably could win. I don't know. You probably cut like that. You probably not. I don't know. Man, me personally, I'm built different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like that first battle. Once you get over that first battle, you become way more well equipped. Now this next battle, you may fucking have to fight a lion, but this time you got a fucking hunter's rifle. You know what I'm saying? You may not know how to aim that bitch, but shit. Pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? You figure it out. Now, you hit the fucking final boss. You've been doing it for years. Now you got to go ahead and slay a dragon. But you got nukes and shit. You got motherfucking machine guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I never said it got easy. It gets easier because you become better. And that's what we going to end it off on, chat. This was a great video. This is a decent stream. I didn't want to keep it too long, even though it's been an hour and 40 minutes. Crazy enough, me doing one video. But yeah, no, we just want to go ahead and stay locked in, chat. This is really just a reminder and everything. Just to go ahead and stay locked in. I'm gonna keep going, and keep being locked in as well, because we streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every freaking week, every night. Okay, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night we streaming. We hitting the stream every single time. We not missing a beat. You know why? Because we stand locked in. Y'all have yourself a great night, chat. I'll fuck with y'all another time. All right. Alrighty. Good night. Bye bye now. Leave.